Welcome, welcome, welcome. WhymsicalWyvern here, streamer extraordinaire. Honest to goodness. I stream Twitch weeknights, and I move the VODs to YouTube, and that's about as technical as I get. And someday I will try to stream from Kick. We'll see how that goes. I hope everybody's having a great day, and I'm going to just sort of take care of some things while I wait for people to come in. Sarybot is here. How do you organize a space party? You plan it. Gosh. All right, there's my first. And my second one. Announcements. Here we go. Got that going on. I smell my food. I'm so freaking hungry. Hi, Nameless. How you doing today? I love that little picture of Suna. Hi. He was so sweet. Sorry about pathetic joke. Doing okay. How about you, ma'am? I'm here. I brought my brain. Hopefully I can use it. Why won't it let me reduce this game ever? That drives me insane. Also, hello, yo, Nameless. Alright, I gotta take care of something off screen. I can't believe you guys actually showed up, which is pretty awesome. Ah, you often show up, don't get me wrong. But to show up so quickly, only Nameless usually does that, and then he goes to sleep. He gets his points and he runs. That's what I got told he's doing. I think it's super sweet. It's so late for you. It's like, what, 1 o'clock in the morning? I can leave right now. I do. I think it's cool. I think it's really sweet. I don't mind at all. I threw an extra letter in a password. That's awesome. Three, four. I always forget this is the other way. I don't know why I haven't adjusted. Oh, I took my hair out of my braid, darn it. Now it's pulling my head back. I'm an idiot. All right, let me do this super quick. Whim, I heard through the grapevine that you've made donuts in the past. Why, yes, I have. Of various kinds. I even made them on a grill one time. I was pretty proud of myself. Interesting. Well, one gets creative sometimes. I don't know. I think that gets me to where I need to be. But we'll throw... No, we won't. We won't. All right, let me log out really quick. Do you by chance keep a recipe book where you write these things down? That's an interesting question. Kind of. How shall I put this? I cook with feeling. I don't know if I keep a recipe book of where I do things.
I mean,
But I did start doing, I do put hedge family recipes in my Discord. There's a channel for that, you know. My mother started writing things down last year. I've been writing them down my whole adult life. That is not our taku. That is hedge. Oh, you're starting to sound older. Ha ha ha.
Maybe it's because I didn't make a noise.
I don't go into the Discord much. I don't blame you. It's very messy. There's lots going on.
Anyway, the donut thing came up at the end of my stream.
Oh.
I mentioned that I had a dream about donuts, so I want donuts, but I can't have donuts. And then they said, well, make them. I said, that's not the same. That's not the donuts I want. I'm very particular about my donuts. I've been particular about my donuts since before I could eat other food.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, all I could eat was meat and donuts at one point because my stomach was so messed up. And the donuts I couldn't really eat. I just liked them.
So they would make you so sick.
Yeah, but it was one of the two things I ate.
I must leave. I didn't recognize Hedge's voice. I should be ashamed of myself. No, Nameless, you're tired, and they sound a lot alike. I knew it was Hedge. Hedge snitched me out. Go eat a tiny donut hole. She'll be so sick. Yes, I should.
You don't have a good place for donuts right now.
I make really nice cake donuts.
I don't like cake donuts like that.
That's right. What she wants is the fluffy, cheap flour, cheap everything, fried
I don't
delicacy.
Like the ones that don't have the cheap stuff. It's just hard to find the ones that don't have the cheap stuff that are the way I like.
Yeah, we used to have a... Yes, I should. We used to have a, like a grandma that ran a donut shop that she'd been running her whole adult life. And it closed when she decided to retire because none of her kids took it on. But she had a kid with a peanut allergy, or a grandkid with a peanut allergy. And she had another kid with celiac, so she would use, like, if we told her we wanted donuts, she'd make sure that it was away from peanuts. She had a special thing she'd use for that, and she still used gluten, but she would use like higher quality stuff, so it wasn't like extra gluten and extra this and extra that.
It was bad. It's been a few years since she went out of business, and the place that we were going has just recently stopped being careful, so we can't go anymore. But what she would do, if you ordered in advance, this was the best birthdays, she would do giant donuts, and I'd get those instead of cakes, and I was so happy every year, and I got so sick every year, but it was so worth it.
She'd make for a donut the size of her head that she didn't have to worry about any of her food allergies except the gluten, and there was no extra gluten or anything. It was just the flour. Hedge loved that.
Oh, and if she couldn't get a hold of any other oil, sometimes it was soy as well. But that was just what she could get a hold of to fry in, and she never used peanuts, so it was fine.
Yep. So Chris is going to take it on. She has had many gluten-free donuts, but she just doesn't feel like any of them have that
gluten-free donuts aren't the same kind of donut.
Yeast texture, because they're not yeast. Shocker, shocker. So the donut thing won't happen.
When I visit a city with a famous donut shop, I'll have to go and check it out. Because I know there are a couple cities where they're like known for their donut shops. If I ever visit one of them, I have to go there and see if I can have any.
Yeah, but that's what she always looks for, is like a family shop.
Well, not exactly. I just look for if they're tasty donuts and I can eat
No,
them.
but I mean where they actually know what they're doing. Like the big chains don't care. They just want you to sign a waiver and die or not die. They mean well, but they're serving too many people to care about something like that. They don't have the time. I could make you donuts though.
That won't do it.
I know.
Why do you offer them?
Because you used to love them when you were little, and you weren't as picky, and you thought that was just a different variety.
It never did the same thing.
I know.
It never got rid of my wanting donuts.
Yeah, but you were little, and it worked to keep you quiet for a while. And it was a lot of work. Actually, I was thinking those white raspberry chocolate chip muffins might make really yummy donuts. But I like cake donuts. I hate donuts in general, but if I'm going to have one, I prefer the cake.
I don't like cake donuts. So, yeah.
What about Cinnabons? I don't think she's ever had one.
Not properly, no.
She's had cinnamon buns like we make from scratch, both gluten-free and otherwise, but she's never had like the Cinnabon brand. Apple fritters double glazed is a happy place for her. She has chosen that more than once on more than one birthday and gotten sick as ever, but she thought it was worth it.
I only usually choose that if I can have a donut as well. I don't just pick the apple fritter because I have my preferences. But if I can have one as well, I like the apple fritter. Quite.
You hear that, boys? She has her preferences. I love you, honey bunny.
I have my priorities when it comes to donuts. Very straight. I know what they are.
Donuts and steak.
Yep.
Worth it. Yep, worth it. That's what she felt like.
Like the Boston ones too, the Boston cream ones.
They're pretty decent.
If Mom's gonna have a donut, it's usually something like that.
That's true. What boys are you referring to here? Well, y'all have said you're male. I'm just in general, but I could be wrong. Sorry, ma'am. I wouldn't want to be inappropriate.
I guess they're not boys. They're
I am male, that's true. Yep. I'm old. I don't care if you're 70 or 7. I mean, you're boys in chat. You're male. I wasn't doing anything by it. I'm sorry. Younger people get a lot more upset about that than I do. I don't care.
But yeah. I dreamed about having a donut this morning.
Did you now?
Yes. Kind of makes me sad. I even knew in the dream I was going to be sick.
I've been in the mood for a nice bagel lately, but I haven't done it because it would make you sad. A fresh sesame seed bagel with some smoked salmon and cream cheese and lemon juice and oregano and black pepper. Maybe she can have a spoonful of sugar. I've done that to her. Whenever she gets hiccups, I make her have a spoonful of cane sugar. It worked. She hasn't had hiccups in ages.
I've had hiccups.
Spoonful of sugar makes the medicine go down in the most delightful way.
Just having a hot dog and chips.
Yeah, I literally walked in the door and turned on the computer. I did get clean first. That's about it. And it is a microwaved hot dog with ketchup and some leftover chips from the back of our old fridge where we store stuff now because it doesn't work as a refrigerator anymore. I like hot dogs. Well, there you go. Clean from what? Life? Work? When I'm at work, I get messy. When I'm at home, I get messy because this is a farm. I always get clean before I sit in here. That's my little luxury to myself because I don't want to be all hot and stinky and gross. I like to be nice and freshly clean. It's my little treat to myself. And my kids wouldn't want to sit in a cloud of stink later doing their own thing. Just a courtesy. Hedge played a game where they worked a farm. I was confused. I didn't like the game. That's okay. Hedge doesn't like farming either.
Especially not on ours. It's very dangerous. We live with the wild things.
You've never seen a kid volunteer to sweep and do dishes so much. Dangerous elemental.
Yeah, he was explaining to me earlier how anaphylactic allergies are just in the head of the person having the reaction.
I see. So as your lips turn blue and your body goes limp, he can take care of you. Got it. And she agreed, though, Whim.
I did sarcastically agree.
Yeah, that's not scary.
I did put a disclaimer that it was sarcasm.
I do think there's an element of it, but I mean,
it does get in your head, that's for sure.
It does.
Causes you to have a reaction of panic, which makes things worse. But worse because literally the reaction causes you to panic.
Yes, it does. It's the adrenaline. But honestly, I don't think it's ever caused your uncle to panic because the peanuts have never made it past his lips into his mouth before he's been unconscious. Who's the bigger fool? The one with the idea or the one who agrees with the idea? Back to Adam and Eve, are we?
I sarcastically agreed. I did put a disclaimer that that was not the case. And the example I used, I was pretty sure was pretty obvious sarcasm. I said if you touch something that someone who touched your allergen touched, and then you start reacting, then obviously it's still in your head, and you just need to wish it away.
If she remembers what I told her to do during a reaction, it's comedy gold. Well, there you go. I'm sorry, I'm so hungry. Once I started eating, I couldn't stop. Normally, I just snack a little as I go. I am sorry. I was a lot hungrier than I thought. Ugh. I said, just don't panic, drink water with honey, and rub raw meat on the reaction. And she agreed to that also. She'd probably eat the raw meat with the honey. That's a whole other problem.
Actually, what I think I said was good luck with that.
Yeah. How do you do that? I guess the ones where it's from touching something that touched a peanut. Well, but like if it was in your mouth, that would not even have a hope.
If it's from touch, even then, if it spreads and you don't immediately treat it, you're possibly in the emergency room.
I don't think we
also said not to go to the hospital.
Oh. Wow. Medical advice with Chris. Imposing Chris.
What you should actually do is immediately wash the area where you touch something.
Give me a hot dog. I'll tell you where to get the same kind of hot dog. If you believe it or not, you're never going to believe this. I was shocked. But Walmart has 100% beef hot dogs with like this red label that are actually pretty good. And this is the bigger size. And they're a good price too.
With your fingers. And then you're going to put your hands on the keyboard and
Bring me a wipe if you're grossed out. I didn't think about it. Can't go to Walmart, banned from it.
How'd you do that?
You can order it. You get caught shoplifting or you do something bad.
I just didn't think Chris seemed like that kind of guy.
Me neither, but if you're having a joke, it's very imposing.
For this.
What? It got your name on a list for the online orders. So now you have to explain. If that is so, how on God's green earth one does that? Although I can't do online orders with them anymore either. Can't do that under legal orders until the court case is done. Well, that sounds like fun. I wish I had sued them. It ticked me off so bad. Amazon can't find my freaking house because we're in the middle of nowhere. The GPSs don't work out here. So, when they stopped using UPS and FedEx and USPS and all that, I stopped getting my orders consistently. And yes, they refund you every time, but it's a pain in the butt. Then they let my GPS works everywhere. It might work, but if you follow it to my house, you'll end up in the middle of a lake about 1.5 miles from my house. So it doesn't obviously work very accurately out here. Anyway, so then they let me get my account get compromised, and they started telling me things like, how do we know you're not in the Philippines? That could be the real account. I'm like, I've ordered from you guys since you were a bookstore. You go to my house all the time. So I stopped ordering for them because I got mad. And then Walmart started doing it. I'm like, okay, cool. So I can do Walmart. I can order Walmart. It can come through the mail. Fine. And they're even using the Amazon system mostly. I can have most of my stuff that I want. Now Walmart delivers. They can't find my house either. And their solution is just refund me for everything I order. But I get none of it. And that makes me mad. So they want my business. I'm not banned, but I can't order Walmart either. So there you go. You're not alone.
Oftentimes with GPS in Florida, it likes to lead you into large bodies of water, such as the ocean. Actually, I think I heard a story from someone once where their GPS tried to lead them into the ocean, and they're like, this is where the GPS says go, but that's a beacon.
Thankfully, grocery delivery has always existed for all of my life, just like Uber. Okay, young one. I'm so happy for you. I'll take a bite right now.
Take your plate. You've got the plate.
Mm-mm.
I'm sorry, you have some crumbs left.
Mm-hmm. Wait. Somebody who's younger than Uber. Look up when Uber started, darling.
It started after I was born.
Mm-hmm. Clean her up, hedge, canis lupus. Has a nice ring to it.
Very fast.
Very formal.
They were like 20. No.
You know how sweet this kid is.
17. Huh? What did I do?
When I got home, she jumped up and ran to where she knew I'd go get cleaned up and started some dragon's blood incense to get me in the mood of getting nice and clean and ready for a stream. Very sweet.
That's not really what was going on, but I guess that I'll take credit.
That's my story and I'm sticking to it. Very invigorating. How grossed out are you right now?
Extremely.
I'm sorry, I couldn't help it. Beating my hands.
Take away.
Yes, actually. I was being silly, but actually. Oh, you're gonna make it touch my plate? Ew.
I'm putting the plate in the sink. I just did dishes.
Ooh.
And I'll do dishes tomorrow, and then it can go there.
Awesome. 2009. So you don't think that somebody that's younger than born in 2009 is young? Interesting. In fact, wait a minute. Don't you have to at least be, I guess you would be 13. I think you're a bit older than 13, to be honest. I think you're fibbing a little bit. They are, nope, they are UNC. UNC? Sorry, I'm wrapping my hand.
Okay, I have a small vent I need to do right.
Okay, then.
The stupid Annie's burritos and food and stuff always sticks to the fork like glue. What is up with that?
It's gluten-free.
Other gluten-free stuff doesn't do that though.
Yeah, but it's not as good either.
No. Well,
There you go.
Other gluten-free stuff is better actually and doesn't stick.
Well, not for the burritos.
No, the burritos are weird.
That's what you wanted.
Well, no, that's what you got.
But, I mean, if you have them, that's what you pick.
Yeah. But it's still super annoying that
What I find annoying is we finally found some delicious gluten-free tortillas, and they can't be found anywhere again. I've been trying. Gluten-free is never good. Am I right, chat? Yes. She agrees.
It depends on what it is. If it's steak, that's great gluten-free. I gotta say, a gluten-free steak is always delicious.
This is true. This is true. What do you think? Isn't that pretty?
I can think of other things that are good gluten-free. Like
Rosy bites.
no
No.
fish.
Yeah.
Fish is
true.
best gluten-free in my opinion.
Guac. Homemade guac.
Yeah.
Never had a reason to stick gluten in that.
There's a lot. Honey should not have gluten in it. That would be gross.
Mm-hmm. Head to spreading gluten propaganda.
I mean,
I forgot what color I'm doing.
6. No, 5. No, 6. So 6.
No, 6 is done.
Oh.
I think I finished it. Is that what happened? Yep. Bloop, bloop, blop. Now I'm over full. I was so hungry and now I'm over full, and yet I kind of want dessert.
Get you one of my popsicles.
Nah, they've got a stick in them. I don't do that. Ugh. You taste the wood. I don't know how you guys.
Actually, with this one, it doesn't taste a lot.
That's
of
what
wood.
you always tell me.
No,
All of you
some
people
of them do
lie
taste
to
like
me.
wood. Some of them do taste like wood. This one doesn't. It tastes like fruit. But even if it did taste like wood, fruit and wood taste good together.
I beg to differ. I just agree to disagree. And I don't eat the popsicles. And I got you popsicles.
Would
and
you
you're
like an
happy.
helado?
Ooh, helado could be yummy. Yeah. But it needs a paper towel because it's too cold to do.
Grabbing bread in protest. What kind? What kind?
She will never convince me. I'm grabbing some bread right now in protest. Don't listen, Whimsy. What kind? I don't know what we have, but I like the eggnoggy kind.
I was making a joke with Chris of what kind of bread.
The
Got a
rompopo.
protest.
The rompopo. But the I like the pina one too.
Oh, I'm washing the scissors. And I could get another pair of scissors dirty. But then I have
You're
to wash
such a
those.
tease.
I'll do
Go
it.
away. I love you.
You find
I'll
scissors?
hand wash the scissors when I'm done streaming. You will not have dirty dishes. Just remind me, because I'll forget.
Find scissors.
12 grain sliced bread. Oh, is it Dave's? That's good bread.
Let me see if I can find
Yeah, I just started doing this. I didn't have a plan. I just started doing this. Like I had a plan. I didn't look to make sure I was doing the plan. Whoopsie. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I'm doing it right. You know, Dave's, yeah. Yummy, yummy, yummy. It's a really cool story, too. I like Dave's white bread done right because it's actually real ingredients.
Present you the love.
Sweetie. Thank you so much.
I figure you need it.
I actually do. Thank you.
You said you were low on salts. This
don't-
doesn't have salt.
I don't think it has salt, but it has
other
sort
stuff.
of a protein.
It has other stuff that I figured would help the salts, maybe. I don't know.
Now watch the scissors hedge. Nah, I'll do it when I'm done. I don't want her cutting herself.
I have not cut myself on scissors ever.
That
I remember. That I remember.
I'll give you recently.
I don't remember ever doing it. I'll give you.
Do you know how long I had to give you those little blunt fiskers when you were little? Not only would you cut yourself,
I didn't say I was safe.
You would cut everything around you. Your hair, other people's hair, random pieces of furniture, your fingers. I love you, but you're a curious kid.
I don't remember that.
And you like to try everything out. And I just
kept it safe.
Didn't always like finding the results, so I hedged my bets.
It's been years.
It has. You were little bitty. You weren't even talking yet.
I do remember cutting off my hair, though.
Yeah, I do. Thank you. I could have killed you. Don't touch my hair.
I don't touch my own hair anymore. It's been years. I was like less than 5.
Yeah. Can I tell your story?
About the locks for love.
She got this idea, this little bitty kid got this idea. She wanted to do locks for love, and she hated to have longer hair at all. She hated it to touch her skin. And she was determined, and we were like, it has to be long enough to be cut. So she was making us measure it once a week, and finally it got long enough. And I was like, okay, I'm going to make an appointment with the hairdresser so that we can go cut it for locks for love. And then I left and I made the appointment. I did. And it turned out I needed a much faster appointment because when I went and found why she'd been so quiet while I made my phone call, she had gone behind an armchair in the family room and cut off the hair in pieces all the way to her scalp and handed me handfuls of hair and said, here, it's for locks for love. I did not have the heart to tell her for years that Locks for Love could not use teeny tiny scraps of hair that were left. I did tell her later.
Yeah. It's been several years since I've done that.
And then I had to go find anybody who could do anything with what was left of her head. It was horrible. I took her to school the next day and I'm like, I promise. She was in her preschool. I'm like, I promise I'm not abusive. She only had the scissors alone for 90 seconds. She was fast. Don't think I'm a bad mom over this. Pick something else. Seems like a lot, but it feels like it was just yesterday. Yeah, it really does.
Funny thing is, now I have long hair.
I told her all along, I'm like, why are you doing for Locks for Love anyway? You're not going to want your hair to get that long. And she's like, I can do it. She was stubborn. She was saying the sign, mind you. She didn't actually speak yet. But I can't sign through a VTuber in a convincing way. I don't think, because I don't have hands. Well, I do, but not like that.
But
I don't have
never
VTuber hands.
able to do long hair. I have questioned why the other man wanted to do locks for love as well, because I've never been able to do long hair. But I will also say I've always felt I looked better with long hair, which always made me sad. And now I'm doing long hair, and I'm able to handle it. Yay for treatment over many, many years.
Mm-hmm.
2 decades of treatment later.
Never say never. I never cared if you had long or short hair. I just cared that you could have what you wanted.
Mm.
Because I wanted you to be happy with yourself, but not like every time you looked in the mirror or felt your hair was unhappy. That was sad for me.
It wasn't so much unhappy as like painful, but yeah.
Right. Okay, you proved me wrong. Got it.
That's
Corrected.
so much better. It wasn't unhappy, it was just painful.
Is her hair short now? No.
I've been growing it out since like August last year.
Yeah.
But I actually went to pixie cuts first.
Yep.
I had like 2 of those, but as the pixie cut grew out, there was just only so much I could do. Because I don't get haircuts that often. Like, biannually?
It depends on what we could do.
Yeah, and finding a place that can cut our hair. Well,
yeah.
We have fun hair, as you can see on our rigs. Our hair is very fun on our rigs. And it's actually very, I'd say it's pretty accurate. About that crazy. And
so you're saying we have VTuber?
we've been told we have anime hair all the time.
I know.
I was in school and I had boys approach me and say, it's so cool that you have anime hair.
Yeah, they'd be like, how do you do that? How do you make your hair be anime hair?
I have no control over my
She
hair.
was like, but I am a girl and I want my hair to do what I want it to do. I'm not in Yu-Gi-Oh! I've always liked ladies with short hair. I've dated a girl that had a wolf cut once, so there you go.
But yeah, I got a little frustrated because a pixie cut to keep it short is work, and I'm not really trusted with scissors near my own head. Even I agree that's probably not a good idea because I'm not the safest with knives.
It's not just that. I was shocked that because really your hair touches you more with a pixie cut. It worked for you initially.
It was very comfortable. It's only when it grew out and I couldn't get it up that it was really a problem. But actually it was really nice. I really liked the feeling of having the back of my head shaved. That was nice.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that led me to growing my hair out.
I think that short hair can be so cute on some people. And I'm not knocking it. I'm really not. But the problem is if your hair grows too fast, you really need it cut even more than once a week to keep it in style. And that's not practical. Unless you get really, really successful. And you could, have just like your own hairstylist that's with you all the time.
But yeah. Unfortunately, my hair doesn't like staying short.
How about going bald? We've talked about it.
I will probably never do it. I am against the idea of going bald. I know. I'm very judgy like that, but I am not a girl who's willing to go bald. Mom's talked about doing it though. I'm never sure if she's joking or not.
Neither am I. We'll see. I get in a mood and something happens, you never know. I really do too. Everybody will be like, where did that come from? Well, I was in a mood.
I don't judge guys or girls who shave their hair. I just would never do it.
Yeah, some people are, I don't even know women who are very beautiful with shaved heads, but I think They have to have a very beautiful skull or something going on first. I don't think that's your average woman. I shaved my head during COVID. Now I know that head would have judged me. How about Quipa? I don't think so. Are you winning me, Chan? Also, hello, Cat Girl. Like today, you could shave it today. Say the voices in my head. I'm kind of tempted.
Don't give
It's
Mom
in my
ideas.
way right now.
Don't give Mom ideas.
I probably won't. That would break my father's heart at Christmas. I just show up bald. He would cry. He wouldn't cry, actually. He would look at me with that disappointing look that fathers are so good at. Like, of course you would do that. I think I'm a very sensible grown-up, but somehow he never 100% always sees that in me. Aw, there we go. Not tomorrow, today.
Not this week at the very least, because, you know, Christmas. Visiting family.
Oh yeah, make the
We
family.
wanna look nice.
It would make the family photos really interesting.
I can see you going for that, but let's not. Let's be nice.
I know you guys care.
Well,
You do.
yes, but also.
You know what they
For
made me
how?
do when they were in high school? I'm gonna tell.
They make you do.
They made me get a purse and
Oh
use it.
yeah.
They said moms have purses. Why doesn't our mom have a purse? You
Well,
need a purse.
It was also because you were destroying a bunch of your stuff in your pockets. Not that moms ever cared.
And it can't survive a pocket. It doesn't deserve to live. By the way, we need a channel where you ping Dwagon every time Robot streams. Otherwise, I will miss the stream every single time.
Oh.
So today, nope. Like I said, I'm not going to break my father's heart just for your amusement. I did think about it earlier today, though. Probably what I would have done is just taken my knife and cut it at my neck. Honest to goodness, it was bugging me. But then we'll have a day that's cold and I'll want my hair back. And I'm grown up enough to know that. So probably not right now. Anyway, I will ping you. Do you want me to do that? Where do you want me to do that? Like, do you want me to make him his own channel or just do it on announcements? You got it, dude. You'll be the first to know. I'll ping you before I walk in the room, and my kids are like, "Mom, why?" And Artie just sighs in exasperation. It's worth it for that alone, honestly. She swears she doesn't sigh in exasperation.
Oh, she's so bad.
We all know she does.
Oh.
She sat there one time and she was like, "You can't hear what's in my head." And I'm like, "I can when you do it out loud." She's the perfect streamer. That feels so good.
I got the weight off your head.
Thank you.
So one thing I miss about short hair
Also-
is it's so much lighter.
What? Announcements is fine. Also, ping me when you shave Chris. Shave me, huh? That seems a little personal. You can shave him. That can be between you male people. You can have a shaving party and shave each other and leave me out. Yeah, my son decided with all his friends at school, they're like, if we have to be home, we can practice learning to cut and clipper and everything else our own hair, and nobody will see our heads. And they all worked on learning how to make their hair how they wanted, which was pretty smart, I thought. I do believe clippered all the way to the scalp happened more than once, but I don't think the intent was bald. It was close.
They could all pull it off, mostly.
Mm-hmm.
All the way to the scalp in one spot and hair all around it wasn't great, though.
It was hilarious. And they're like, hey, nobody will let us go in public. We might as well. This is the time. I had great respect for that. I'm not sure all the other moms did, but I did. I very much encouraged it.
Well, his best friend's mom liked it.
Yeah.
Because she cut his hair before that.
Yep.
So she's like, you'll do it yourself? Okay. Let's work for me. Just keep it clean.
Yeah. So, whoa. I want no part of this, says Chris. I can't imagine why.
His head being on the line is no reason to be afraid.
Be afraid. Be very, very afraid. You know what I did? Hedge. In my reaction stream, I went and I dragged out a Warhammer meme with Snake Fulcrum and I played it and nobody was there to laugh. It made me sad.
Aww. Yeah. Bro shared one of those with me.
Who?
Yesterday?
Yeah, I told you, if you start letting him know you're watching them, you'll have them all day long.
He doesn't send them to me as much. But I don't mind when he sends them to me to watch them. I guess I don't get the appropriate responses though, because he doesn't send a lot.
I laugh and send him something equivalent back.
That I don't do. Mostly because I don't watch a lot of that stuff. But he sent me one that was Ditto Hollow Knight.
My internet died for a minute, but I'm back. What did I miss? Did Chris get shaved? No one in this family can shave me. That's fine with me.
Yeah.
I think you can take care of your own hygiene.
What?
Isn't shaving part of hygiene? Like, I don't care what part. I don't want to be doing any part of it. That is a you problem.
Oh my gosh, Dragon.
And Dragon has a very good point. He's not part of our family. He can shave you. By your standard. I would maybe adjust that really quick.
He did.
Yeah. And no one in chat either. Yeah, there we go. That seems a little superior. I'll use a flamethrower, guaranteed to make him bald in a few seconds.
I
There
mean,
you
that's
go.
not shaving, that's burning. That works.
It works.
You get past the semantics of it all. Good job, Dragon. Coming up with
I thought you were going to say the smell. Hair does not smell nice when it's burning. But, you know, what do I know?
I don't burn a lot of hair that I know of. I haven't purposely, like, stuck hair on the fire, so I don't know how it smells burning, to be honest. I do. I'm sure you do. If nothing else, you have a better nose than me.
Mm.
And probably 90% of the people on the planet.
No. I went through a period where I would stick anything in matches or candles I was dared to put in. And that included ripping some hair off my head and sticking it in.
That doesn't sound very smart.
I didn't get hurt. I was careful.
I didn't say it was.
And if somebody double dog
Dangerous.
dares you, I mean, you know, it's not optional, really.
Ask her.
Let's ask the real question. Is Artie ever going to get long, wavy hair like an elf girl? That's a very interesting question.
I think you should ask her that question. I don't think we can answer for her. Because, honestly, she changes her mind on that kind of thing a lot.
But besides that, I don't know what she has or hasn't shared about personal appearance, so I'm not stepping in that with a 10-foot pole. You're not getting me.
Nope.
It's
that
right
is
up there with him asking me how squishy and wiggly are her ears. I'm like, I am her mother. I'm not going to go wiggle her ears for your pleasure. No matter how hard you want it to happen.
You gotta ask that question to the person involved. No one else knows the answer.
I mean, if she's bad enough. I'm not a dumb kid anymore. Sorry. You're about a few decades too late.
At least 2. Because I've not seen Mom do that kind of thing during my lifetime. Maybe I just missed it. I miss a lot. But, you know, I think I would have noticed that.
There we go. What you think?
It's pretty.
It is very pretty.
I think it looked better when half of it was the dark.
It was interesting, wasn't it?
I think it looked better like that. That's right, Wagon. That's white.
That's right. I'm forever 29. I'm 29 and 1,000 at the same time, and it's an enigma. What a curse. It's an enigma. Right.
I'm going to take that.
Mm-mm.
When you're done.
Mm-hmm.
I saw you finishing it off. That's why I asked.
Yeah, I'm getting the melty bits out.
I think my cat needs a shave.
Gelato is so yummy. I haven't had it in ages. Even though it's in the freezer, I haven't had it. That was nice. Thank you, my dear. The perfect Christmas treat. It's because you're an elf? What are you again? I'm a wyvern. You know, a kind of a dragon. Oh my gosh.
You want me to get the hair thing?
No, those are all big and scary. It's literally in your name. I know. Like, I'm like, how is this confusing? Thank you, Twagon. I was a little confused there for a moment myself. I don't know that a hair thing will work, but I would not object. I might have a green one by my bed. Should listen, anyone? No, those are all big and scary. This doesn't make any sense. Well, you know, I could be the kind that's in a library and treasures books. But if you treat my books badly, I eat you. Well, I'll flamethrow you first. How about that? I'll be kind of civilized. And if you trespass in my garden, yeah, you're not leaving. Those are still big and scary. In one of the family fan arts already made, WeChat is huge. Hello, howdy everyone. Hope all is well. Hello, Santa Gore. Thank you very much. I tried to do a thank you through the Steam, but it didn't let me, and I wasn't sure how to say thank you. So thank you.
Is that a little bit better? I didn't do anything fancy. It's just
Oh, that feels way better. Hello, Gordon. Oh gosh. That's Dragon's new name for Gore. He threw the boogie away completely and went for Gordon.
Well, it's not very imposing. It's kind of fried.
I'm the kind to steal a book from your library or steal a flower from your garden. You could probably have the flowers, but you touch the herbs. I'm going to crisp your fingers off.
What if the flower is the herb?
I already declared what that means, didn't I? Unless you're a chicken. Then I'll just go, oh, it's so cute. I can't say no to the chickens. They even take my cayenne. When they were taking my cayenne, I'm like, ah. But unless you're a chicken, you're not going to get away with it. My kids didn't. That was nothing. Hope you guys enjoyed the games. Thought they were down the alleys for y'all. I'll take the herb. Oh, Quiz is gonna be in trouble. Honestly, herbs are cool because they grow differently in different places. It's about the time of year where I can get some thyme going, actually, ironically. The herb. Yeah, that's your herb. I know, Gore. Yeah. the Canadian herb of choice, is that what it is? You wouldn't be able to tell unless you're magically tied to the garden. I mean, just saying. I'm more into alchemy, but actually I really am more into alchemy. That is the truth of it.
The parent who always had the magical solutions that seemed kind of weird and like they wouldn't work was my mom. It's very nice to be that kid.
Maybe. Let's see here. Anyways.
We'll make you into stew, Chris.
Ooh, stew sounds good. Well, it's Christmas. We could give them to the gators. Do you guys share all your Steam games through Family Library? Wondering. That is something we've been in the process of setting up, but the problem we're already having is because the accounts are on the same computer. It does let us all be here, but sometimes the memory is shared between the games, so we have to, some of the games we can still only one of us play at a time.
It's also...
And we are setting up the family sharing, but at the same time, we're trying to make sure it doesn't mess that up. So we've already made a big enough mess there. Woo, life. Stu, you're all related. Maybe you've been enjoying that Canadian herb. You ask that every single stream.
I don't know.
Chris could be Canadian. I don't know. He didn't say so, but I mean, they do like an herb that makes you a little bit forgetful.
I mean, he seems to be from everywhere on Earth. He
That's
Canadian.
True. He's from North and South America. He's from all kinds of places. That's amazing. I think I lied that I was from Florida. You were pretty sick. You said all kinds of stuff.
You said you were from just about anywhere in the world.
In the same day, you talked about being from Florida, you talked about being from New York, and you talked about being from another state. I kind of lost track, and I figured you wouldn't dox yourself because you were saying you were from so many places that even if one of them was real, it was hidden in the rest. So I figured you were okay, or I would have stopped you. I felt like you must have been on some pretty strong medication, actually. Chris is from Indonesia. Canadian herb is the best herb. Like, I have told people before, you need to kind of stop maybe because I'm a little worried about you right now. But like I said, since you were saying so much, I felt like you were actually pretty safe because it all contradicted. So if I made the wrong decision, I apologize. But I do
to add more countries to the mix.
Well, I do try though. If I can tell somebody seems to be sick or they say they're on medicine and they don't feel good, if they start to say something doxy, I do try to help them stop that because I don't want somebody to inadvertently share something they don't want to share on my stream. I would feel really bad about that. Even though you're all grown-ups, I still care. Oh, I'm from Laos. I'm Laotian. Ah, well, there's a great video from Uncle Roger with a girl from Laos showing how she feels that food is so much better than Cambodian, and he's telling her it's Cambodian. Actually, I think they have a few videos together now. Yeah. She's sweetie. She's a real live wire. I like her too. I didn't know she existed till he did the collab, but I haven't gone and found her either, to be fair.
Oh no, he lied. Who could have seen that?
I'm not from Laos. I lied. Dun, dun, dun. I never saw that coming in a million years. Now we got another country that he might or might not be from. Wow. He's so sneaky.
Clearly.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I think you also said you were from Antarctica.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. Like you had a penguin or something. Yeah. For some reason, I felt like it could be some medication talking, but, it could have been true. And you could have just gotten away with telling us all, and we didn't even know. Like you're playing the long game.
That wasn't me. Okay.
How many people are you? Do you share your account often?
You share the account with the voices in your head? Sorry, that's probably...
You sounded rough, and you talked about how sick you were, and the coughing and the fever, and I just figured the doctor gave you some medicine. We used to have a choir director for the kids that he would have NyQuil, and he would start. it was a thing. Like the man got altered on NyQuil. I don't know what to tell you. And he started throwing like the orchestra baton at the kids. Like he stabbed more than one kid. And we would be like, you should maybe. He goes, no, I'm fine. Nope, that wasn't me. Nope. Okay. I must have been hallucinating. I'm sorry. Point being, I think your secrets are safe. Although to be fair, like Gore, okay, we know Gore's from Canada. Yeah. Canada's kind of big. So I feel like his privacy is pretty well protected. Anyway, I'm from Florida. I feel like Florida's pretty big too. I don't feel like that gives away something that's going to bring somebody to my house. But I could be wrong, in which case I might have to use my Second Amendment right. I spread too much misinformation for me to be doxxed. There you go. Correct.
I don't know. Canada just sits up at the top of the world. It's massive.
Well, that's true. We know that we learned in school with geology. There's that giant, what is it called? Bedrock shield?
Yeah.
Does that sound right? Bedrock shield, where it's hard for people to live and nobody lives, and then the first thing they do is show you how people are living there.
Yeah.
So I was always like, what kind of freaking lesson is that? Like,
The lesson at my school did not teach that people aren't living there. Probably because it was Canadian history.
That's true. I don't know why your teacher got obsessed with Canadian history.
It was because you couldn't find one that wasn't full of opinions that was American. And this was the one that was just straight information that she could find.
It was very anti-American. I mean, it wasn't just Canadian. Yeah. She was something.
But hey.
I was like, why are they learning out of this textbook? Like, I don't even care if it's Canadian, but like, what are we doing?
Was that right? Which one was it again? Who was obsessed with Canadian history? I think. I'm not sure, honestly. All I remember is...
Privacy in Canada? Hi, you're hilarious. We have lots of mountains, blocks the winds, thankfully.
But yeah, it did not teach that people weren't living anywhere in Canada.
Well, no, not anywhere. That it was
No, I'm
difficult
saying it
to
didn't
have.
say there was any places where there weren't people living in that textbook. I don't think it was an accurate textbook in that regard, but it said that people were living all over Canada.
My favorite was when you guys were really confused about when all these wars happened, and I'm going, that's the American Revolution. They have a different name for it, my darling. When I started asking questions, I'm like, what are we doing here?
And the lakes. I don't live anywhere near those lakes. Why did we have to learn about those lakes? I mean,
Lake Champlain is interesting.
I don't feel like it's bad to learn.
I think that's Canadian, the Lake Champlain. Like they got their own like Nessie thing going on there. That's cool. That's pretty cool. We have lots of mountains, blocks of winds, thankfully. Gore, what month do you usually put your winter tires on? Because water.
Clearly.
Okay.
I think that was a response to why I had to learn about the lakes.
Yes, that makes some sense. I was trying to figure out what that had to do with tires. Winter tires, which I'm assuming is a name for snow tires. Because, like, that's a thing. I know that. Or is it that you put chains on? You do something with snow to tires. I'm pretty sure. I saw this on a show. Usually I put them on in October to May to be safe. Oh, that's horrifying. Definitely from a prairie province. So I'm just going to say provinces are even bigger than states. So I feel like that still weeds him down to several tens of millions of people.
I don't know.
I think he could disappear in the crowd. I could be wrong.
I don't know. I mean, we know so much about him from this, like how he looks.
Well, he does love maple syrup. I mean, I'm sure if we go hunting for the Canadian that loves maple syrup, we'll find him right away.
Yeah, I mean...
He's got to be the only one, right?
Canada's known for nothing about maple syrup.
I love how Chris is like, nobody will find me. Let me find you. Maybe you don't understand how this game works. I don't know.
I don't think he's finding anyone though.
No, I feel pretty feel pretty good about that actually.
I think he liked me earlier.
Ah.
I was looking for one last item in my hidden objects game. He said he saw it and it was over there. I suspect he wasn't telling the truth.
Instead of imposing Chris, he could be sometimes trolling Chris. Fine, I'll give one hint that Gore can ask for. Oh yeah, Hedge, I was lying.
Mean.
Who knew? Taking advantage of poor innocent little Hedge. How was she supposed to know? I bet Chris lives on a green part of the planet. I mean, he might.
The odds are pretty high. There's a lot of green on the planet.
I mean, if we're talking from the satellite, the odds are high. It's not actually. That's a big hint.
Oh no! Only a couple of thousand places on the planet left.
Well, I mean, right now I don't know what's really green, to be honest, because
True.
it's winter.
True.
Like, not everywhere looks like here.
That never makes sense to me.
Point Nemo, final guess. Good job, Gore. That's a big. Oh. See, I didn't like this one so much at first, but it's actually coming together really pretty.
Like a lantern with stained glass.
Yeah.
I could see you owning this lantern.
I mean, I probably wouldn't go for so many pinks, but yeah, I would. I've had lanterns. I've had lanterns. It's a hurricane style lantern, which we've owned many times for reasons that, you know, I wouldn't want to share with chat. That could be doxy.
Yeah, the pictures we sent in the car of the pink crate weren't.
Did we?
Weren't. I think we did.
Did we do that when we were evacuating?
Yeah, they were so sad.
I forgot.
Not pretty. We talked
We
about
took
it.
pictures and talked about it. I don't remember we did it.
I don't either. Actually, not to think about it.
William, you are also perceptive. You knew how I answered that. I mean, you've got green in terms of the satellite, but you've also got places that aren't, right? I mean, that's just... I played this game before. I'm starting to get so tired.
I have a migraine. You won't believe this.
Oh my gosh. I love that you're stimming on my back tonight. You're like the best.
Maybe I'm having my cookies.
I'd be fine with that because the freezer space is slim right now.
No, you would.
I've only pointed them out to you how many times?
I played a game where I took cookies.
Did you?
Yeah.
Are you a cookie monster?
No, I was saving Christmas. Cookies were extra.
My kids hated the Cookie Monster when they were little. They felt like he had bad manners.
He does.
I didn't know how to explain to them how people found the Cookie Monster beloved. They were like, he has bad manners and he's rude. I'm like, I don't know how to answer that. Oh. Yeah, I think Hedge in particular was excited about the third one, what was it called? The Rogue ones? Let's see. Doop, doop, doop. Library. Dungeon. The dungeon one. That's what it was. Help yourself. A merry, 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 merry little. Yeah, I didn't ask if you wanted any goat cheese with your steak on Christmas Eve. Okay. We have cream cheese, I guess, in a pinch. I know you just really like the goat cheese with meat. I'm just saying to heck with it. There's a lot of detail here, so I'm just gonna cheat a little bit. Yeah, I got an actual, I guess, pixel art expert on last time, and I think my way to cheese it frustrated them and they left me. They're like, oh wow, somebody is streaming this? I love this game.
They can't make it.
No.
They're weak.
I just said, look, I have to stream it. I'm not going to make them wait for like me to press each individual one perfectly. Not happening. That takes too long. Ah, that was your alt account. Okay. People definitely have alt accounts. It's a thing. Did Dwagon say he was going or did he just disappear? I know his internet kept cutting out. My mind is starting to wander. I don't know when he's been sleeping, to be honest. Oh, Dwagon's here. I'm semi-AFK. Okay, cool. I saw that you actually messaged Robot for his stream after he was done, and he thought that was really sweet and cool. I don't know if he's actually streaming tomorrow or if he's trying to just work. I know he's going to work on the mic/chat situation because it was not smooth on Kick. Disappear. Sometimes I can still see Dwagon's chats. Okay, I'm his second follower now. Very cool. He followed his sisters, I think. I wonder why they didn't follow him. Although, to be honest, he didn't tell us when he made the account. He was back and forth on whether he wanted to stream, so he decided to give it a go. Ah, sweet, sweet Dwagon. No, thank you. Sweet, sweet Gore, sweet, sweet Dragon, imposing Chris. There we go. I think we've covered all our bases. I just hope he is not as picky with his games as the rest of his family. Well, you can see his YouTube. In fact, okay, here's where he puts us to shame. Why was my name said? You were in chat. It seems weird to not acknowledge you. Do you know he's already edited his VOD and had it rendering when I started, and he's ready to pop it on YouTube? Now I feel like a failure of a streamer. I'm like, no way. I've never even bothered to edit any of my VODs.
The auto mod got Chris for saying ban me.
What? Hold on. Held message. Why was my name said? You can ignore me. His YouTube is already more diverse than anyone else's. Why was I auto-modded? Ban me even. It won't work now because I told it to let you say what you wanted to say. Sorry. It'll auto mod something else.
I would
Don't you
say
worry.
we're all equally picky. We just like different games.
He's definitely more into first-person shooter kind of things than any of the rest of us. He doesn't do as much of that on his channel, but yeah.
Ironically, I think I have the closest taste to him. He's not a coward like me. He'll do the scary games.
He will do the scary games. He will.
Well, what I deem scary anyway.
You won't even watch videos about the scary games.
I'm scared.
He likes shooters. Yeah, I'm not sure how many he's done as videos or the other, but he has a lot of hours into more than one. He has to be careful though, because he does have a seizure disorder. So the flash rate is a big part of what determines when he does it or if he does it and what he does. Because if it starts making him have issues, he doesn't play that game. What's the Twitch name? Yep, he's on Kick. Cell reception, that narrows down the province. What's the Kick name? I'm back, phone call. You don't actually know that it was Cell. It could have been, an old school kind. Although, I'll be honest, Cell works here, and landlines don't. So, that does kind of put him at least near civilization. Omega Atlas 4. Atlas streams? Cool, gonna check it out. Yep, he's on Omega Atlas 4 at kick.com. And that's a Roman numeral 4. That's very important to him. Yep. He loves his Roman numerals.
We all did.
You all do. But he's the only one that loved it enough to make it part of his name, so he loves it more. He wins. I don't know what he wins, but he wins. He'll be happy. I want to see his shooting skills in Mech Warrior Online. It's a free game. Well, recommend it because he loves mech games for sure. Followed, I wonder if he knows who I am.
Well, we talk about you from time to time.
He's come in when you're on screen, but I don't know how much he cares about our stuff like that. He cares about us, but he doesn't try to spy on our chats.
He has a pretty good memory for people, though.
He does.
So even if he doesn't remember you, he'll probably have a vibe.
Yep. Just tell him you are Christ. I am now filled with anxiety. You talk about me. Alright, I'm going to let you guys in on a secret. Don't tell anybody. This is a uber secret, okay? Sometimes, even though for the most part we respect each other's streams as separate, we'll be like, Dwagon was on my stream and he said he's sick. If he's doing better, would you please let me know? We'll say things like that to each other. Or, oh, Tomas is having a birthday coming up. Don't forget about that when he's in your stream because he's super excited and wants us to all remember. But overall, we don't overlap. I would say we really don't. We let your stream chat be your stream chat.
No.
But if we know that somebody is in both and something is, they're mentioning it as of note, then we will mention it.
Sometimes when we have a silly conversation that sticks with me, I share that with Mom. I have confidence that she's not going to,
We all know that what you say to us is what you say to us. You can say different things in different people's chat. In fact, Kenny loved doing that most of all, probably. I don't know. He would pretend to be somebody totally different on each chat, and we didn't care. long as everybody's having fun. Oh man, I have to lurk for a month now. What? Why? Now, if we were going, okay, let's compare notes. Now all the names flew out of my head, even though I'm looking at names. I was gonna make something good up, but I'm too tired.
You know what I'm most likely to share, guys? This is gonna really, it's really personal. Lost pushed me off a cliff when we were playing Peak together. Can you believe it? And Mom will be like, I know, I watched. It was so funny.
You guys gotta do that again.
And I'll be like, but he killed me. And Mom will be like, it was hilarious.
I've done my part. I've pushed the collabs. She is cute when she collabs with Lost and Nameless. They're good together.
You like all of my collabs.
Yeah.
Don't you like watching me be teased?
I think that it shows, otherwise it's easy to get too insular. I think it's important to be pushed out of the comfort zone sometimes. Ledge Wolf is always funny. I agree, 100%. She may or may not be called that at home sometimes. Sorry, chat. I did steal. I don't care. Sorry, not sorry. No, I mean, honestly, we don't share that much. I sat there and I turned around and one time I remember Lost, I guess, had a birthday. And he mentioned that he'd had a birthday a few days ago in my chat. I'm like, oh, I would have said something. So I go and I talk to her and I go, Lost said he had a birthday. And she goes, I know. It's like, you didn't mention that? She goes, why? Like, so I could say happy birthday? Why would you do that? If he didn't tell you, he doesn't want you to know. I said, but he did tell me, and he did want me to know. Well, then he needed to tell you. That's his business. So, my dear imposing Chris, I think you're pretty safe.
That's also because I have trouble with birthdays. It kind of stuck in my head, but I don't remember most of your birthdays, even though you'll come say, it's my birthday. I maybe remember the month. I'm sorry. I know you guys care. I don't.
Well, I think you don't care about your birthday either.
I remember my birthday because it's really easy.
Okay,
but yeah, I wouldn't have probably had such an easy time remembering if it wasn't such an easy thing for me to see in my head.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, you hurt my head. I'm just letting that go because I don't see in your head, so I don't know how to help you. But I think that's awesome. I guess I love how I'm looking down, but I'm looking up. I don't know why it does that when I play this game.
Probably because I was over your shoulder.
Maybe. I don't know. So has everybody got the stuff they care most about for Christmas done? Notice I didn't say, is everybody ready? I very carefully phrased that.
People are usually ready for Christmas after Christmas finished.
I don't know about that. bad, but things can happen last minute, and I just, I keep going over those ones. There's only 1,000 or so left, 1,100. I don't know, just from colors, I don't think I would particularly love this. But as a whole, it's pretty. And that's what makes it good. So, Hedge, I have a question.
That's a question.
Well, something got my attention. We were watching a video this week. We watched Joel's video a week ago? As he discovered that parkour by Scarspace and was like, oh, the prize must have disappeared. This was clearly done for a prize. And then we saw Etho building it, and I didn't see a prize happen.
Yeah. That might have been a troll.
I think they're all like, what happens when we do the bell? And they work really hard to get up to do the bell, and that's it. You get to do the bell.
I do suspect that might be the case.
It was a beautiful troll. It was classic. The question is whether it was an intentional troll.
I think it might have been.
Oh.
But then again, it is his birthday. They have to forgive him.
Yeah, every day is his birthday. Personally, I would just wish him a happy unbirthday every day, because you're right, 364 days a year, and a fourth. That's just been tickling the back of my brain. I don't know why. It's not important to life. I've got other things to worry about. But it makes me laugh.
I listened to Carol of the Bells today, well, an arrangement of it. I really like it, but I think I like it because of Bro. He listened to it so much.
He stems that song in Christmas. We haven't noticed as much this year because he wears the earbuds, but I bet you it's on non-stop in his ears right now.
And then I started singing along. You know, since we're not allowed to talk to each other, I'm going to tell you what Chris said. He said I was going to get struck for music.
You? With your dulcet tones, that's something.
Hey!
I love you too. You have incredible musical talent. But you have a really sweet voice. But I think you're more of an instrumentalist than a vocalist.
I think it would help if I knew anything about what I was doing because I don't remember any of the lessons I got.
Because all you cared about was instruments. And you were good at them, so who cared? Not me. I was always like, if it makes you happy. Okay. You learn discipline, you learn to practice. You learn the skills I want you to learn from it. I don't care how you do it. That's just a level of picky I never developed. Freaking A. It's annoying. I'm suspecting this just goes down to the bottom.
I'll suspect you may be correct.
It was such a long trip. Oh my gosh. No, we don't care. We don't care. We don't want to do that. Yeah, here we are, going right back up.
You have unlocked the TARDIS.
This is not the TARDIS. The windows go the wrong way to be a phone book.
Mom!
What?
I was making a joke about the shape.
I know. I was correcting you. Get your lore right, girl. Alright. I feel like it's easier to go the other way somehow. I don't know. I tried a radio station for Christmas music today. There's so many good Christmas songs out there. There really are. How do they pick the sappiest, corniest crap? There's quality stuff. I'm like, they need a better DJ. This just.
You know what I can get? Like, they'll pick sappy, horrible stuff, but then they don't pick stuff that's, like, actually sweet, like Christmas shoes.
You know what? I will tell you, I sort of have a theory about this. I think part of it is what they get permission to play. The sappy stuff is cheaper, and so they save their dollaroos for closer to actual Christmas. That's what I think. That's my theory. A radio theory.
Maybe.
I mean, it makes sense to me.
They're rebelling. The squares are rebelling.
I know. I think we chased everybody away.
They were surprised I wasn't very sneaky today while playing stealth game. Are you?
Were you playing a stealth game?
Yeah.
Wow.
Supposed to sneak past people to put their presents back.
I've always thought of you as stealthy as a rugby player. In fact, that's what we used to call you, our sweet little rugby player.
Yeah.
Man, you would aim with your shoulder too. You were. You could take out a grown adult. People would be like, "Oh, she's so cute. What the heck?" Especially when you would kick everybody. That was fun. Keep your shins away. She's a good, sweet kid, but she wants her space. Oh, look at those cheeks. They're so pudgy. And don't do. And man, right in the shins. Right in the shins. Oh, heck yeah. She definitely kicked people. But they did not respect her personal space. This was a baby that let them know. And if you tried to stop her, like I would grab her under the arms and start trying to pull her away, and she'd start, if she couldn't get him with her feet, she'd be trying with her hands or her head. She's like, if they got too close, she did not want people in her space. She just did not. But as long as they were respectful, it wasn't a problem. And honestly, I'm going to say this. Any adult that's going up to a baby or a small child and just putting their hands on them without talking to the grown-up, they deserve what they get every bit as much as anybody who goes up to somebody else's dog and starts putting their hands on the dog without finding out how the dog feels about it or the owner. And you can take what you want from that.
Yeah, I got caught a lot in the game.
Did you now? I was trying. I had such bad data. Like I said, when I texted that I gotta go, I didn't even know if you got it because
I did get it.
you told me that later, but because literally sending it killed my phone. It took out like the last 10% and just boom, gone. Because of the data, not because, yeah. Cell data is not a priority in these parts.
Night night.
I must vanish. Enjoy your dinner, Dwagon. I hope it's yummy.
Nice color.
It is a nice color. Kind of peachy. Actually, peach is wrong. It's not really guava either. Guava's pink, or I'm thinking of something else. I don't know.
Does it matter?
All of a sudden, yes. I told you I'm distractible right now. I think I fried my brain today. I think it's broken.
Corally too.
Yeah, corally, that's what I was thinking. But I was thinking more of like a fruit, but corally is definitely a more appropriate. Did you have to eat jellyfish in your game?
No.
I heard something about that, and I was thinking about your sister.
I was taking jellyfish water or liquid from the fridge and pouring it on fire.
What is jellyfish liquid?
I don't know. It was some sort of liquid. It said like it wasn't water and it wasn't juice. It was something like that. I don't remember what. And I poured it on fire. That's all I know.
It's like jellyfish blood.
No, I think it was
That
more
seems
like
dark.
soda. I don't think it was soda, but it was something like soda. It was jellyfish juice.
Well, you know, jelly is like Jello in the UK.
Well, I think this was
So it could be like slimy.
I think it was like Japanese. I think Japanese more than Chinese, but something like that. That world, because it had like one of their letter systems on it. It didn't look Korean to me. That's what I find Korean looks very round in comparison to the others.
It's got a lot of those circles in it.
Yeah. It didn't really have any circles, so I think it was one of those two. And beyond that, I don't know.
It was probably Chinese if it didn't have syllables. If it had syllables, then it was Japanese.
Well, I don't know how to recognize that.
I made you learn all 72 of them at one point.
Well,
Your hiragana and katakana. I never got you to learn what they were, though.
I don't remember well enough to recognize it. I'm sorry.
I would make you water paint them on the windows. Because I was a good mama. Actually, because you were jealous of your sister. So you got to do it too. It wasn't as fun when you had to do it. I think it's easier to learn it with brushstrokes.
I do think it was, for some reason, I feel like it was more likely Japanese. There was something in it that made me think Japanese was more likely. I don't remember what it was. It wasn't language-wise, or maybe it was language. But something made me think it was more likely Japanese. I don't remember what it was.
That's profound. Thank you. Deep thoughts with Hedge. All right.
Lost explained to me that the reason I didn't like Kingdom Come Deliverance is because I didn't use my brain.
Really? Because I heard him explaining to you that it's the greatest new free Christmas game that you pay for.
Yeah, that too. When I said I didn't like it, they started explaining to me why I would like it if I just tried it again. It's because of my migraine and my brainlessness that I didn't like it. And I responded with, how often do I use my brain on
stream?
I didn't say the on-stream bit, though I was thinking it. And, yeah. I probably should have.
Well, they only know you on stream.
Yeah.
So they don't know what a brainy girl you are off stream.
Yeah.
Or what a brainy girl you're not. I mean, you know, we wouldn't want to be doxy.
We'll share that for
Some of these guys are really sensitive to that. We need to be careful not to share any genuine attributes whatsoever. Don't want to break the fifth wall. Too late. Okay, so here's the thing. I love the idea that with some of those rigs, the really nice ones, you can see the hands move. But I kind of hate that you can't really see the hands move. Like, if you're going to see the way they move, I would kind of rather really see the way they move instead of them, like, flopping around. Does that make sense? I mean...
It depends on the setup.
Yeah. It does. It really does. But, like, I move my hands all the time when I'm talking and thinking, so I would love the idea that that shows. But then I look at their hands going through their breasts and stuff, and I'm going... Or just their torsos if it's a guy figure, but, and I start thinking, you know, this is pretty cool with just my face moving around. I can live with that. It's bad enough that my hair goes through my body parts randomly, and I look over and I'm like, Huh. I'm apparently stabbing myself with my own braids. That's interesting. Should be do up. Oh, I think that's mostly there anyway. Too late, that's fine. It's not like I have the money for that kind of fancy rig anyway. I guess I was asking, does anybody else have thoughts about that? Because, you know, part of me is like, ooh, I would love to get to where I could do that. And part of me goes, ooh, I don't think I should do that. Guess we'll have to see where technology is at that point. Heck, one of you guys will learn to program it all up and we'll be able to decide. Everybody's getting so good at all this stuff.
Not me.
Not me.
No.
You're all good at different things.
Yep.
To help your brother stream this morning. I was the troubleshooter galore. I did it. I got him live. I was so proud of myself. I was like, I've been reading about this. I know a thing or two.
Good job.
I was really
Really asleep.
proud. I know.
I'm really glad you didn't need me.
Yeah, me too. I'm like texting you and you're like, I think your brother needs help. I think your brother needs help.
I didn't even get to eat donuts and dream.
I'm so sorry.
That annoyed me, but that's when I woke up.
Just another manic Monday, huh?
What?
I was thinking of the lyrics to Manic Monday.
I don't remember those lyrics. But I do remember it being very fun. I feel like you played that for us before school a couple times.
I played loud music to get you guys going frequently. I felt it was beneficial to get the blood going. Nothing else I could scare you out the door in time to get wherever you needed to go.
Oh, yeah. It's Ministry Meet Monday. Sorry, I was thinking of Brother's shirt.
I still have that in my closet hiding. He wore that for like a decade. He just...
It was a really soft shirt.
It was a really soft, sweet, nice shirt. It started out way too big for him, and then it was way too small. He thinks he gave it up to charity. Ah, I was that charity. It didn't even have any of the same colors anymore by the time he was done with it. It really looked like mystery meat.
It started out green, so I mean,
It started out a really pretty green, yeah.
it didn't really look like meat to begin with. It had like tentacles coming out the top.
Yep.
Guess they were eating Kraken.
That was probably his dream.
Kraken does have taste.
Oh, what was it? Archaeopteryx or whatever he used to talk about all the time. That's fine. Sarybot, thank you for getting rid of integrated cooker quack. Ah. I know you have great mods, but Sarybot, I don't like you. Well, you know what? Sarybot is the only mod I can afford, so there you go. Artie has people that love her. Hedge has people that love her. Nobody wants to be my mod. I'm just gonna cry now. You don't even like the free bot that I found. I tried. Just mod someone, not me. See, it's always a not me, not me. It's like picking somebody to be it. No, thank you.
Sari Raptor.
Sarybot.
It's been a week.
It's been a week.
Since he got randomly modded like 6 times.
What? Why is he getting randomly modded?
I don't know. Probably because he's a really sweet, nice viewer. And some people feel like that's a reward, and some people are like, well, you're here all the time.
Here, it's a reward. Let me make you work for me for free?
Well, you get certain
Okay,
privileges.
guys, I am not going to reward you like that, okay? I'm sorry. I feel like it should be something you want to do. You should be here for fun.
Yeah.
I'm here to provide entertainment, not go, show me what you could do.
Well,
That's a different kind of stream.
Well, I don't know the specifics. He didn't seem upset at the idea.
He's young. Maybe he's happy to feel wanted and loved. I don't know. I feel like volunteer things should be, I don't know, voluntary. I really do.
Some gaming raptor. It's been a while since he's been able to pop by, but
Yeah, he was in all of mine for a long time, and then he ended up in other people's chat because he's in Germany.
Well, he was in mine, and then he went to mom's because she was a better time, and then he stopped showing up because he's traveling right now.
Oh, is that what's going on?
Yes. He doesn't like where he's at, and he can't really pop in as often. And he feels like when he comes back after being gone for a while, he wants to give subs, so I got 5 gift subs when he popped in.
Yeah, that was so sweet. He started like a little hype train thing.
Yeah, it was super sweet. As much as I appreciate your guilt, you don't have to feel guilty. Just to be clear. I appreciate it. I'm very grateful, but at the same time, you don't have to.
She wants to be successful. She wants to earn money, but she doesn't want you to do it out of just guilt. She wants to earn it.
I mean, I don't mind the guilt ones. It's just you don't have to feel guilty. There's nothing to be guilty about.
Everybody's here for fun. Yeah, I mean, if y'all don't have your own lives, you're sad. We don't want that. We want you happy. We want you to have good, positive lives, and we're just a nice entertainment on the way. On the way to what? I don't know. Guilty for what? He felt guilty for not popping in the stream for so long because it's been a couple months since he was regular. Yeah. But he's legally still a minor, so he gets to do what his family plans for him, and that is hardly something he should feel bad about. trying to decide, do I actually want to finish this or not? It's going pretty quick.
I love you.
Love you too. Not sure why you love me in here right now, but I love it. I shall take it.
I think I'm tired.
Could be, could be. You know what that reminds me of? Do you remember that book? I think we have it on the shelf somewhere. 100, was it 100 Cupboards or 100 Cupboard Doors or something?
100 cupboards.
Yeah. Things happen. Okay.
That is that is a.
Oh, and you kept trying to make me talk in a mob accent for some reason. I couldn't figure that one out.
What?
Yeah. He was like, talk like you're in The Sopranos. Say forget about it. I was like, I don't think my mouth does that. I tried. You never even thought I tried. See, it's just not where my yeah. Not my gift. I figured you were watching The Sopranos. Which I never watched, so, you know. That didn't help me a whole lot. I don't know. That's what you were talking about. You tell me.
I lost.
Yeah,
Probably
Lost did talk about it because he was rewatching it at that time. That might be what started it. Ah! I might have to blow off this stupid mouse. Hold on. Yep, it's got a hair. Crap. It's got Suna, I think. It might need tweezers after the string. But let's see if that helps. Where are we at?
Top of the screen.
No, right here. I've never seen that show. Neither have I. So you could tell me you've seen it and that you want things from it, and I would never know. I just believe you because I'm dumb, and I'm like, okay. I watch things like YouTube, K-dramas I've watched my share of. I'm not gonna lie. I don't really watch TV. In fact, I don't really watch TV either. I tend to listen to everything. Ah. It's still blinking out on me. Okay, pixels should not be able to make me feel ragey.
You might be tired.
I might be, but I'm literally watching when it's still. It goes zzzz. And that's making me feel ragey. I'm just trying to move it really, really carefully. But there's a little hair. I got part of it out, but there's another little hair in it, and I need to get that. So it keeps kind of like drifting, if you see. Or we're on a boat.
I believe that.
You like popcorn, Whimsy? I know it's sacrilege. I don't like popcorn. I'm a failure of an American. I apologize. I bow my head in apology. I do
sweet popcorn.
I do like the texture and flavor to some degree. What I don't like is the bit where it's like in your teeth, and so if it's in front of me, I'll start noshing it, and then I'll be like, why did I do that? And I regret it. I don't go looking for popcorn ever. So that's why I wouldn't say like. But I don't hate. You love it. You know who else loves popcorn? Artie. You know why that's funny? Don't die, please. She's allergic to corn. She had a preschool teacher get her hooked on the popcorn. Oh, thank you. How could she love something she's allergic to? Well, here's the thing. I had told her preschool, don't give her anything unless I've read the label. And I kept telling them, only give her the food that I provided. But, you know, a preschool teacher knows more than somebody who's operating directly with, you know, the kid's doctor. What would I know? I'm just a parent. So I get called up. She's super sick at school, and it's clearly an allergic reaction. And they start out with, I don't know what happened. And I'm like, she ate corn. That's what happened. Where did she get corn? She hasn't had corn. What did you give her? We didn't give her anything. I said, what did you give her? So I go in person because I've got to take her to the doctor. And the preschool director brings in the teacher to confront her and says, what did she have? And she goes, I read the label myself. It does not say corn anywhere. What label? And she shows us the popcorn container. We're like, what do you think popped corn is made of? In the meantime, you can't put that genie back in a bottle. My girl loved popcorn, and I could not undo that. So yeah, that's how she got interested in something she's so allergic to. So, kind of like Hedge, she'll pick once or twice a year, and not even every year, and she'll just have some popcorn and stuff and get sick. So the label did say corn. I'll bring this up to Artie later. Well, it didn't say corn. It literally said 100% popcorn. Popped corn. But yeah, that's corn. And we're like, what did you think corn was, if not corn? And she goes, it's popcorn. Right. I was so mad.
I'm glad. I don't think mine did that to you.
There were things, but I had gotten meaner before you came around.
Huh?
You were more scared of me. Not to mention, I would just look at him and go, if you mess up, she'll die. She doesn't have time to get to the emergency room from this location. Like, no, but what do we do if there's a reaction? How long do we have? You don't. Don't mess up. Only feed her what I give her, or you're liable, and I will sue you.
Yeah.
That worked on most people. So, what was the teacher's response after? She still was adamant that there was no corn on the label, and how was she supposed to know? She was an idiot. She wasn't apologetic. She didn't feel bad. She felt like I should understand that how was she supposed to know? And I was like, you have this in writing. You have this from her doctors. You have this from me. She's not to have this, and that you are to provide no food, and therefore you don't have the liability. And then boom, you just did that.
Bye. Wow.
Don't ask me. I did have her moved to a different classroom after that. I was like, we are not doing this again.
I love the battle, but what are you doing right now? Can I have my arm? No?
To be honest, there's a lot of people. There are some wonderful, wonderful teachers out there. They're super gems. And then there's the ones that it's just like, how? And I have answers, but I don't think they're things I could share casually here. But in a nutshell, I feel like they chase the good ones away. It's sad.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're so pretty. Yes, you are. Don't think your coat is too thick. Oh, baby. Cooking. Cooking. You're not huggable. You're a monster. Hey, no huggable monster.
Alright, let's see. We need boom, boom. Hmm. I will have fun finding that later, I guess. Alright. I'm going to do surgery really quick on the mouse. Just a second. Ah. Oh, I'm pressing buttons accidentally.
Come on. Oh.
Oh my gosh. That's huge. It was rolled around the whole ball. I don't want to mess with the actual. I don't think it's a physical ball anymore. I think it's like a sensor thingy. Oh my gosh. You see that?
No. Oh, wow.
See? No wonder. The mouse has a hairball. I don't know
More
how
hair.
to...
Good one. Got me. You win. No, I win. I know. I know I win. Yeah. Let me get that out of your
That is insane. I'm glad you brought tweezers. That was worse than I thought. Actually, could you just throw that away? I mean, take the... Because I'm going to try and get more. I'm sorry. I know you don't want to touch it. Thank you. I'm sorry. I probably should have done a be right back screen. I don't know if you guys are talking or not because I took my glasses off to work on this. I just was getting so frustrated. All right, let's see if that works better. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not talking. I guess I am now. And right there also just said, that's mean. But thank you. All right, let's see if it works better now. You can't have my coffee. It's gone now.
You ready to go potty, little one? Whoever wants to go potty?
Okay, where's the stupid... There we are. Oh, look. It's not jumping. That's a good sign. All right, let's try this out. Ah, that's smooth as butter. Way better. Oh my gosh. Like I was cramping up my hand because it was just moving all over just to control it at all. All right, let's... Listen a word.
Very clear. She does not go potty until she explodes.
Okay.
But she does not explode. She just doesn't go potty.
Okay.
You have the box, so.
Do I? All right, now here we are. Boop, 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 boop. This is so much easier. I think it still needs a little more surgery, but way, way better. Hedge Canis lupus, it is past your bedtime. Ah. Yes, we shall defer to the Latin now. Three hot dogs have been devoured, so I am back. Wow. Wait, what?
Maybe Katsuki in her box.
Oh.
She's getting taken the nice way back to my room.
Good wagon, welcome back. I'm off. See you later. Bye, Chris. Have a good day. Have a safe drive home or an enjoyable casual TV evening.
Also, a little heads up.
Mm.
The edited VOD it's uploading to YouTube right now should be ready at 10:30.
Way to make me feel inadequate. Awesome possum pudding pie.
No, it's nothing special. I literally was just dropping off but I saw some people commenting on my thing all of a sudden, and I put that in chat real quick. Wanted to explain it is edited a little bit, not heavily, but
Well, you took out the bit where the mic didn't work, I think, is what
Yeah.
you. Yeah.
either way though, quick little thing,
Okay, thank you.
and thank you guys for checking out my chat.
No, that's so sweet. Okay, this time I only had to cook for myself.
Love you, man.
Good Dwagon, welcome back. I'm okay. Love you too, sweetie pie. I cooked hot dogs for myself too. See, it's a theme. This is what great people do. That turned into a pretty cool time lapse. You only had to cook for yourself. Wait, so you took off to make dinner suddenly, but it was just for you. Okay. I'll be out in a minute, probably. It's getting to be that time. And I just finished. Did you see? Boop, boop, boop. I usually start another one right after and then... Ooh, it's time for a bee. So what do you put on your hot dogs, Dwagon? And I go with that color. Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. I thought that would be a good color. The white is just so hard to see. Spicy and sweet tomato-based sauce and some cheese. Sweet. Spicy good on hot dogs. I like crystal sauce myself. That's a vinegar cayenne. Fermented sauce. With ketchup. A sweet tomato sauce. So see? You have good taste.
I found the condiments I like on my burgers are system. Well, no, our gochujang.
Gochujang. Gochujang's good on everything.
Yeah, I think the Koreans are onto something there. It's very tasty.
Can you believe they hid it for the rest of the world for that long? Meanies. Wanted it all for themselves.
Can you blame them though?
Nope. Not one bit. I wouldn't share. I didn't recommend any of you try it. I was like, nope, you won't like this. It's okay. I wouldn't want to make you. Boop, 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 boop. It's already starting to look like a bee. That's crazy. I mean, I was just picking a color that would be easy to see through and finish off a big chunk because this is the second most biggest color. Remember not to use other fingers and things. They do other things. Sweet. 3 though. Wow. He's got appetite like your brother. It's almost like he's, male.
I don't know. Could be because he's a dragon.
Dragons need lots of food to fill them up. So they're nice and healthy and strong. That's why I'm strong with the Second Amendment. Sorry. I was wrong. That was probably very wrong, but it was funny to me. So it was funny.
I saw the humor.
All right, we're almost there. We're almost there. We're almost there. Boop, boop, boop. There's one.
There.
Cheater, cheater, pumpkin.
It just was obvious to me in the middle of all the yellow.
There we go. So when I come back, I'll do something. I'll figure it out. Ah, you're the best. I love you more than Artie. Don't tell her. I know Dwagon won't tell. You would never tell. Nah, it's nice to hang out. Hi, Suda. Don't tell Artie we were talking about her.
Oh my gosh, I think I did something.
I honestly, you hit your head when she did that.
I wasn't even trying to.
Now I love Artie more than you, Hedge, because that was clever and fun. Sorry. You've been replaced. He amused me. Be careful.
Using me.
Yes. What, you want partial credit? I mean, the scream was delightful. I was just saying how, I love her more than you, but now I love you more than her. So it's all, it's all better now. I said, Dwagon will never tell. He didn't even take the bait, which means he's AFK-ish. He just made himself 3 hot dogs and ate them all. I just was getting this started in this corner. I finished the other one. I'm starting the one for next Monday, and I just pulled a hairball like you would not believe out of the mouse, and it is working better.
I believe.
It was colored like a certain cute, fluffy bumpkin that's just scared the skin out of your sister.
You can't believe it. You won't stop hitting on the desk.
Well, I'm just letting you know because it was jumping all over pretty badly.
No, I believe you. Debona has been determined.
I don't care. You're reminding me I need to clean my keyboard from my cat's hair. Well, the tweezers work great. You do you. I tried to just pull it out with my fingers, and I moved on to tweezers, and it did the job. And all of a sudden, here, I'll go on to this part. All of a sudden, instead of going all over the place, it just went nicely where I wanted it to, like this, with control. It was amazing. It's a bee.
Notice I got I still got it right. The other.
It's making you hungry for yummy, yummy bee puke. Bee vomit. Yeah, bee vomit. The best vomit in the world.
No, it's making hedge.
Please, you're the first one that called it bee vomit in this household. They're like, well, technically that's what it is. You just started to say it again, didn't you? Anyway.
All I said is that she's the one getting hungry. I'm not really hungry.
Yeah, I think Hedge goes through more honey than bees. She might.
She might. I like honey.
Bee puke, yum. I need one of those vacuums he sheds like crazy.
I like honey, and I help keep our local suppliers
Employed.
employed. Yeah. I help with the employment crisis. I'm sure.
Yeah, because there's so much trouble with beekeepers staying employed in a state where they can work year round and don't have to ever take a break. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Huh.
I'm helping, honest.
You're doing your part for the local economy with my money.
I'll go in and have a little bit and be like, wait, I swear we just bought
Honey
this.
and jerky and bacon and potatoes. Oh my. Oh my. She likes it in her coffee, actually. That's probably her favorite. But I don't think there's anything you don't like honey in. See, you're having trouble.
I don't like it cooked so much though, because I feel like it gets kind of. You need more to get the same kind of flavor. I like being able to taste what the bees have gotten into.
She doesn't like it on steak.
I do actually like it.
I've watched her use it as ketchup.
I mean, if it's cooked steak, doesn't marinate.
Yes, okay.
No, I don't
Not
like
cooked.
cooked honey in general, really. Like my honey raw. Like the bees intended.
I don't think you'd want it in your soda,
Mm,
but I could be wrong.
Go for that and try it.
I've made you guys soda with honey, and I've never seen any of you turn it down. You prefer maple syrup to make out of soda, but
There's not a lot I don't like with honey, but I hate barbecue sauce, and honey doesn't save it. So that might be there.
well, there you go.
You don't like barbecue sauce.
Even the
Yeah.
bees can't save barbecue sauce for you.
No.
All right.
The Japanese barbecue sauce.
She likes the Korean barbecue sauce too.
The Asian barbecue sauce doesn't taste like barbecue sauce. It doesn't have that flavor American barbecue sauce has. All American barbecue sauce has. That's this bitter, horrible flavor.
I love you so much.
And they all share one flavor, and I hate it. The rest of the flavors will be fine, and I like them. There's one flavor I just can't stand that they all have.
Smoke.
It's not smoke. I like smoke. It's that bitter flavor.
Oh, that's gonna be really pretty.
Looks right up your alley. I could see you
Yeah.
hanging that somewhere in the house.
That's what I'm saying. It looks like a little. Okay, tell me the truth. Let's see. This bluebird of happiness. Beef puke, yum, honey and jerky and bacon. Okay, I've read that. Doesn't this look like those
It's a keychain.
the little thingies that people used to hang in their windows, the sun catchers? The
Okay,
bluebirds of happiness. And when I said that, nobody recognized it. Is that
Yeah,
like
no,
just
I know.
here?
Like that.
This style with like this and everything and the little chain hanging down and then this
It
string
even
would
looks like it might be a Christmas one.
maybe.
They say it's the bluebird.
Okay. Anyway.
No, here to stay in your bluebird. Sorry.
All right. And then next time I'll finish that last quarter and I'll work on the bee and I'll probably start the manor window after I finish this. Because I don't know. I do like an easy one and a harder one, but now that we're getting in the middle, I'm not sure there's a big difference.
That one's gonna be cool. The eye.
Huh?
The eye. That's right.
Yeah, that's right up your alley.
Yeah, it is.
But it's
Well,
a
it
very
should be, that's what it's
dragony
called.
eye.
Yeah,
I like that.
I was like, it's weird. It's less dragon eye.
I know. Well, after your sister prepped me up by letting me smell dragon's blood while I got cleaned up, that was awesome. I need to get better quality dragon's blood incense. I gotta tell you. That cheap crap is cheap. It's still nice, but it smells like it's cheap. I got what I paid for. All right. Oh, wrong thing. Holidays, go pay.
Have fun now.
Voxels, that would be.
It keeps trying to prompt me to go do the voxels game. It's the same people, I'm pretty sure. I haven't.
Depending on how they've done it, it's like a potentially 3D game, so yeah, it doesn't feel like a game you'd want to do.
I just feel like this is kind of cross-stitchy, and I can do it one-handed on a Monday, which tends to be crazy. I was thinking if I had thought about doing it, and I decided I didn't really like any of the Christmas ones, but I didn't look to see if any new ones came out right before, because I was like, well, Christmas is in 2 days, and today's my last day before Christmas to do it, so I'm not going to bother. I see this reason that this did not hydrate me.
Didn't drink your drinks.
I didn't even open it. It still got the seal. I obviously failed at that. I've been drinking my water, though.
You need the electrolytes.
I know. I drank my coffee, too.
The dehydrator.
I don't think I put salt in this time. I put salt in my coffee all the time.
I'm just. Whatever.
Anyway. All right. Oh, ye wonderful semi-lurkers. I hope everyone has a wonderful evening. I'll be back tomorrow. I have a plan, but I'm too tired to remember what it is, so we'll all be surprised together. Gore, wagon, lurkers galore. I shall see you another time tomorrow. Goodbye.